See, at one point, the enemy that we know is the enemy and know that, know of him, know who he is, okay? The enemy of God and the people of God, okay? He was referred as Lucifer at one point. I said at one point. That name in the Greek and in the Latin and in the Hebrew language, all right, is a term used for the title of the morning star, the bright morning star. It is the title of the morning star, okay? And that places any type of being that has reached that rank, places that being at the highest rank, that could possibly be reached other than God's rank. Okay? So that means that he was at one point second, being the seen expression of the authority of God. So when you've seen him, you've seen the authority with him. Okay? Now, being that man that was made in the image of God, not that there was not man made, it just wasn't the one that was the expression and image of God. The expressed image and authority of God wasn't made yet. That touches aside. It was man that was made, just not one that was made in the image of himself. So therefore, that's when God said, let us make man in our image and after our likeness. Since there are all types of kinds of man already made, let me go ahead and make a kind in my own image. And because he is the kind that will be made and will be made and is made in my own image. And since I am who I am in rank, he shall be second because he came forth from me. Look at that. Telling you a little bit about Jesus right there. Telling you a little bit about who is who right there. Telling you a little bit about who ranks as second now. I said now. Okay? And based off of the information that that the Bible even points out when it says that God, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was void or formless and without form and void, and darkness covered the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. And that light that John described was the light of men. Was the light that God was like, that light was in the beginning with God. And he was the light of man. He was the light of man. He's the light of the world, even called the light of the world. So the thing is, see, now it was another race that was called the serpent. Oh God, y'all ain't hearing me. And this race was here and placed here before Adam. It was another civilization than that of Egypt, before Egypt came, called Mesopotamia. You can even say that's the place where Egypt copied or originated from. Okay, and I'm just letting you know that it's deep to get in tune with these things and these sayings, and then know the history of it, and then know that the history that that was conquered or grabbed or looked into by scientists and etc. Proving all you're doing is proving the factual word. Not just of ancient, the days of ancient, is today's factual today and accurate today, and is more accurate than we will ever know and come to realize. Seriously, we'll be learning about this for eternity. Amen. But yeah, when man got made, and I'm not talking about just man, but the man that was made in the image and likeness of God became second. became second. I said became second in authority and in rank. So he became the highest rank. So, and when God said, let them have dominion and rule over everything and over all that, creepeth upon the face of the earth and over all the earth, that referred to every creature that wasn't on the earth, that came to the earth at that time, that was able and granted permission by God to be able to come upon the earth. All types of creatures, man, had to bow down to this man or this race. Let's put it that way here. Because they were both called Adam in the day that they were created, being male and female. God says that's in the Bible. This is in the Bible. Go and look it up for yourself. You can Google it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm being honest with you when I say, it's things that we need to, it's things that we need to know of. More so, it's things that we need to catch up on. Renewing our mind. Being transformed by the renewing of our mind. Knowing that there is only one true Spirit of God. Knowing that there is only one Spirit. The one that sent Jesus. The one that seen, the one that, the God of Adam, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Noah. Elijah. Oh yes. Moses. Let's get real. All right. Let's get real into the evidence. Like, it's evidence that's out there through fossils. All right. That shows histories that, that it was land or it was civilizations that were millions of years old. Not just from fossils, but, writings, ancient Egyptian writings, not just Egyptian writings, but Mesopotamian writing. I mean, all types of ancient writings, Hebrewic writing, Aramaic. I mean, all of these, you have to understand that these things originated